Going on? YouTube Nation, Big Kev's World. Big Kev is here in effect, back at you with another video. Go ahead, do me a favor. If you're not subscribed, hit the subscribe button, hit that little bell, smash it, punch it in the face for all your daily needs here in Big Kev's World. Yeah, I'm wearing my Titan stuff. I know they're on a 2 game losing streak. I lost to the Patriots yesterday, but they didn't have Derrick Henry. They didn't really have their two big receivers. So I kind of expected them to lose to New England. So I'm getting a text here real quick. Sorry, guys. I've been a busy guy today. So it's Cyber Monday. Hope everyone had a really great Thanksgiving. Hope you had some fun times with your families, all round up, eating some turkey, watching some football, or whatever kind of ritual you do on Thanksgiving. I don't know what people do, but so the title in this video is pretty simple. It's the top 10 things that I hate at the gym. Now, I've been working out ever since I was 12 or 13. It has to be one of the two. So ever since I've been working out at that age, being a former athlete and playing baseball and football, there's different workouts you have to do with baseball than you have to do with football. Um, I had to really be very committed to changing my eating habits. I had to change how I came across stuff. I don't know why this is, but yeah, I had to come across a lot of different things. Like I had to change my body up. I had to be more slender, more cardio in baseball, and then in football, I had to be more. I still had to be cardio, but I had to be a lot more beefer. So, I mean, at the same time, here are some of the list of things that I do hate at the gym. I just came back from there about 20 minutes ago. Um, okay, well, I would start from 1 to 10, but I'm going to start from 10 to 1. Number 10, people who play music so loud in their earphones that you can hear them sing the song that they're listening to, or they're dancing while they're doing it. Okay, so I've been guilty of this before in the past. I used to have my music blared up, but now because I've been dealing with that tinnitus in my ear, and now that I've gotten older, about to be 40 next year, I try not to do the volume too loud, um, because I want to keep my hearing. But I guess years working in security will do that to you, especially if you do it at a concert or whatever the case may be. But yeah, today, for example, there was a guy who came in, and here I am at the bench press area. He comes right next to me over here on the other side, and decides to. I don't know exactly what he was listening to, but all I heard was, "Oh yeah, Bobby, Bobby, oh yeah." I'm like, because not only that, it messes up your concentration, it messes up the other people around you's concentration, but it messes up your counts and stuff that you write back. Because I write stuff in my notebook about how much I go, how much down I go, how much up do I go, and so yeah, a lot of that. That's one of the main things that I do not like at a gym, is someone who's loud and singing while trying to work out at the same time. I mean, if they had workout karaoke, I would understand, but it's a totally different ball game. Number 9, I do not like guys who come to the gym to try to pick up women. Now, I'm sure a lot of you have dealt with this thing before, ladies who are subscribed to me. I'm pretty sure that you've dealt with this, and I'm pretty sure if you've been to the gym, you've seen the guys. They'll sit there and they'll scope out that booty like a big game hunter. They'll sit there and they'll. And I'm sitting there thinking, wow, you never seen a girl work out before? You never seen a girl wear yoga pants. You never seen a girl wear tights. You never seen a girl wear shorts and stuff like that. It's like, come on. She's there to get her. She's there to get her swole on. She ain't there to look good for you. Now, some people could go around and say, well, Kev, those girls dress that way, so obviously they want that attention. Not necessarily. Some do. You can tell the ones that do because they're over there like they'll take selfies of themselves and this and that. But I always hate the guys that come in there. You just tell they're just staring like they've never seen a woman before. It's almost like, wow, they're little. It's like they've seen these women in TV and magazine, and there's one that comes right through the gym, and they're just like, that just annoys me. I mean, I would look at it like, look, that would annoy me if a woman was staring at me like that, because I'd be like, look, when I come into a gym, the one thing that anybody that could tell for you, my buddy Walker, who's in the military, my buddy James will tell you this. My best friend, who I've known for 30 years, Matt, will tell you this. Mel will tell you this. When you work out with me, I don't play around and I don't communicate and I don't socialize. And I'm pretty much like intense. When I'm in there, I come in there with a vengeance. I'm intense. That's what I like to do. So if it comes into that situation, I'm not happy about it. Number 8, I hate people that take selfies at the gym. Now, it's one thing if you're done working out and you're in the bathroom and you're just like taking a selfie or something like that, or you're doing it as a progress of seeing how much you've lost or how much your body's changed, things like that. I'm okay with that. But when you're just sitting there taking selfies over and over and over again at the gym, and I'm sitting there thinking, wow, you're taking selfies at the gym. You're not supposed to look your best. And that's number 8. That's one of the number 8 things that annoys me at a gym. Number 7, texting at the gym, but not just texting. They will sit there. They'll like, for example, you do the bars like this, right? So they'll come, they'll do their set, they'll do one set, and then they'll be right over there doing this, texting to whoever for about 10, 20 minutes. And at that time, like if it's a back or chest day for me, I want to get my four reps in, or I want to get my 4 sets in. But I have to sit there and wait for an ass clown who's over there texting in the middle of it working out. So that's probably number 7, or one of the 7 things that I really don't like when I go to the gym, is people who are inconsiderate of others. Number 6, I don't like people that grunt and go, "Argh! Argh!" That's annoying. Knock it off. Okay? It's almost like they have to have that big little, now it's okay to like strain and do all that, but the fact that you're doing like almost like you're trying to be a monster at the gym, I mean, especially if it's loud and you slam the weights down like that's annoying. So that's another thing that really annoys me, is when people go to the gym. Number 6, it annoys me when people, when they get done doing their sets, they'll slam it down and they'll go, "Ugh!" You know, they'll do like a thing like the Triple H spitting out water or something like that. It's just like, it's like, really, man? Do you have to let everyone know that you conquered that? I mean, you have to let every single person in the gym know, hey, you conquered that. I don't think so. We got a comment section. Who's this? Andrew. What's up, Kev? Shame about your tightness. Personally, I think you guys should at least stock for another QB. Um, yeah, Andrew. My last Titan video, I pretty much said that I think we need to start in stocking into a new quarterback and a new quarterback for the future. You know, Tannehill's thrown a lot of interceptions this year, 13 interceptions this year. And last 2 years he was doing fine. But yeah, the Tannehill thing is very much a problem, I'll say. Number 5, now we're getting to the nitty gritty. Number 5, one of the things that I don't like about the gym is people who don't sterilize the equipment after you use it. I was just there. Let me show your comment here. Yeah, I was just there, Andrew. Yeah, you know, I was just there actually about 20 minutes ago. So, um, yeah, I don't like people that when you use a bench press or you use an equipment or you're using whatever, I don't like the people that don't want to wipe down. It's like it's gross. I don't want to have your sweat on me. You know, that right there is the most annoying thing to me. I mean, have I been guilty of it once or twice? Yeah, I think we all have, but for the most part, when I'm done using something, I wipe down. Um, I see a lot of people there that don't wipe down and stuff like that. And with us in this pandemic and stuff like that, you if you don't wipe down, something's wrong. I mean that's to me that's a little off. But yeah, I don't like that either. Number 4, and this is a tricky one. I don't like people that hogs the weights. Like the one thing I'm saying is they'll go in there, they'll hog the weights, and they'll take the sets that you need. Let's see, Andrew says sometimes I forget to, but I wipe down. It's really not that difficult. Yep, I agree. It's not that difficult. But the one thing I'm talking about is when you go into like when you go into like the free weight section, go in there to the dumbbells, and you got all these guys standing in there at the mirror going like, "Has that gotten bigger, or has that gotten bigger?" And then they have like that 30-pounder and that 35-pounder that you need, and the other guy has it over there too, and you see them struggling like this, trying to lift it, and you're just like shaking your head. And then you just want to get your last sets in before you go. You got the people that are hogging it. That's one thing that really gets under my skin. People that hog it. I like people that hog that shit. I mean, now goes into number 3. I don't like a person who will do a set here and then go over here, then go over here, to go over here, and then come back and do this set again over here, and then coming back around again. I'm like, I'm that person. If I'm bench pressing, I'm staying at that spot until I am officially done with my reps and with my set. Then I wipe down and then I go my merry way into another place. These motherfuckers will go over here and they'll do the bench press, get up, and then go over there to like the cables and start doing that too. And then run back over here to there, finish that, and then go back over there to the cables again. Knowing that someone's over here now trying to use the cables, and here they are wanting the cables again. It's like, get all your stuff in at one time. I mean, there's some times when I'm really busy that I just get a full body workout in because If I don't have a lot of time to spare, I throw it in there. And there's no shame in throwing it in there, but that's just one of the things that I don't like is people that do that. It's obnoxious. Number two. I can't believe we're almost down to number two here, but number two. I understand you sweat, and I understand that when you sweat, you're supposed to be sweating because you're getting a good workout in. But for motherfucker, those people that come into the gym and don't seem like they wash their ass or balls, and they walk by you with this righteous bo, that is one of the most annoying things that bothers me. Now, if you don't want to take a shower at the gym, that's fine. Just put your bag in, get in your car, and go home, and then take a shower at home. That's not a problem. But my problem is the ones that come in there. They're already they've been sweating. They haven't showered. So then they come and they go and work out. Like say for example, they worked out yesterday on Sunday. They didn't shower. They went to bed, got up the next day, went to the gym again, wearing the same outfit, sweating again, and didn't take a shower, and then comes back Tuesday and does the same thing again. That's what I'm pretty much trying to say. I don't really like that. I really don't. It's just kind of now the biggest pet peeve that I have at the gym, and I hate this with a passion, is when you get a group of guys together and they hover over areas, having a conversation that they probably had during lunch and they probably had already over the weekend, but yet they are just over here. They're all huddled over an area that you need. That's a part of your workout that you want to get in. And there's all these guys just over there like, oh yeah, man. So I saw her the other night, man. I saw her at the bar in the club, man. I got her digits and blah blah blah. Nobody gives a fuck that you got the girl's number. No one cares that you went to a bar with your buddies and you guys banged the hot bartender. No one gives a damn. When you're at a gym, that shit doesn't apply. We don't care. We're here to do our stuff and get it done. But I think that one and an honorable mention. This is a really good honorable mention. I don't like people that stare. It's like it's one of those things where staring at you, it's I don't know, it's just to me, I'm not a really good person with people like wanting to stare at you or something like that. I've had some guys come over and ask me like how do I do certain things. I don't have a problem with that. But for the most part, I don't like people staring and then watching and then kind of stalking you around the gym. I don't like that. That happens more to the women than anything. Which brings me to another honorable mention. Oh, now, this honorable mention is a good one. I don't like when a gym doesn't have enough equipment that you need. I don't know if that bothers the rest of you, but for me, if I go to a gym, like if I went to like Planet Fitness and they didn't have enough, or they only go to like the bare minimum and you want to go higher than what you did, you can't because all that's just, there. So I think that right there bothers me a lot too in that situation. But, that's but with that said, you know, I think the biggest thing that a lot of us can agree with, and I know Andrew said number 5 bothers him. Your Planet Fitness has wow, Andrew. Your Planet Fitness has no free weights. Wow. The one I went to, the one I go to, has a really good dumbbell section. It's like this big dumbbell section with all the mirrors right here. And now another honorable mention is I cringe every time I see this because I want to go over there and help them. The people who never been to a gym before and they're trying to work on a machine and they're going like this. And I'm starting to think, dude, all you have to do is go like this. What are you doing this for? It makes no sense. I mean, why would you do that? It makes no sense. But I feel bad when I see it. It's almost like I want to go over there and be like, no, 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 no. You're doing it wrong. But I mean, if that's what the Planet Fitness, like, person that teaches you how to work out, like the trainer, if that's what they're telling you to do, then I guess if that's what you do, that's fine. But I'm also a guy at the gym when I see someone do a new workout or a new version of something on a machine that I think that looks really good. I will go over there and I'll actually do it. You know, that's one thing about me. I love doing new different styles. So when I see someone do a style that I think really works, I'll do it. Let's see. Let's see. What'd you say, Andrew? There. Only reason why I go is because it's cheap and it's open 24 hours, which is convenient for my schedule. Yeah, yeah, it really is. I mean, to be honest with you, people give Planet Fitness a bad name, but honestly, it's one of the more cleaner gyms that I've ever been to. Like I went to Urban Active back in the day. I've been to Gold's Gym. I've been to World's Gym. So, but yeah, Planet Fitness has probably one of the most cleanest equipments that I've seen. I mean, we have dumbbells and barbells, but they don't have the free weights for squats and bench press. Yeah, they don't have it for that. They have like the assist thing that's like attached right there with the rope. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. That's actually really that's actually a good thing because you know a lot of people get those. A lot of people get those. The assist thing helps, especially if you're not one of those. Especially if you really need help bench pressing, and you need that little extra oomph. I mean, those little assist things that they have really do come in handy. Oh yeah, Planet Fitness is really clean. Oh yeah, yeah. I used to go 20. I used to go 24 hours. It's more expensive, and the showers are gross. Oh man, 24 hour. Yeah, I heard about them. Um, Sometimes when I'm not at Urban Active or not Urban Active, but Planet Fitness, there's a local community center here that I'll go to that has like Olympic style deadlift and bench pressing. So sometimes if I can't get my action over there at Urban Active, I'll pay like $3 the whole day and go work out at the community center. I mean, they have a real good state of the art gym. So when I get to do some Olympic kind of style press stuff, I mean, overhead press and stuff like it, it's fun. Well, that's what I try to do at least. They just built this new community center about sometime last year, late last year, and They didn't open it last year, obviously, because of what was going on. But this community center where I'm near, they got some of the best Olympic style workout stuff that I've ever seen in my life. It's like really good. But yeah, this is Villa Sport and Lifetime are $100 a month, but at least they keep their shit clean. Yeah, absolutely. Well, yeah. Um, Now where I go to do Muay Thai stuff at, they probably got one of the cleanest mixed martial arts gyms that I've ever been to. Um, when I used to do boxing back in the day, there was this boxing gym downtown where I live, and they have some of the cleanest places around. And now, one thing I don't like though, and I know I mentioned this in one of my numbers, and I don't think Andrew got to see it, but you can see it later. Um, is men gawking at women, but I have a problem with you girls. And you can tell they're the ones who are at the gym and they're really working hard and they're trying to work on their fitness because they don't have like 15 pounds of makeup on their face. And they don't sit there and they're not sitting there wearing like their butt cheeks hanging out of their shorts. Those kind of girls are the ones that are there looking for attention. Those are the different ones. Now there's a different one. Now there's difference. If you're a girl wearing tank top and you're wearing short shorts, but you're focused on your workout and you're not looking at anybody and you're just there just to do your thing, that's one. But if you're a girl who's basically looking around and you're looking for a guy to stare at you, then that's a problem. That's a huge problem. Yeah, but that's my kind of my take on um, some of the gyms that I've been to. I will say the one thing I do like about Gold's Gym over Planet Fitness is they have more equipment, more equipment that works on stuff that I like. But the one thing though that I love about Planet Fitness is the one I have, the Planet Fitness I go to has a monkey gym now where you can go on the monkey bars, like adult monkey bars, and they have the battle ropes. I love the battle ropes. If you've never done the battle ropes before, that shit will get you. The battle ropes are probably the most, I mean, they're the most pain in the ass. I like to call them the demon rope because it will kick your ass. Like not only does it give you a good, not only does it work your body, but it gives you a good sweat. It gives you a good pump, and I actually love the battle ropes. If I could have a pair of battle ropes myself at home, gee, I'd be out there every freaking day with the battle ropes. I mean, the battle ropes are one of my favorite things to use. So that's one thing that I love at Planet Fitness is that now they have this thing at Planet Fitness called the Lunk Alarm. Now, a lot of you who have ever been to Planet Fitness, you know what I'm talking about. The Lunk Alarm is pretty much for that guy that comes in like this and he's like, boom, slams the weights down. That's what that Lunk Alarm is for. The one thing too about Planet Fitness that I've always kind of liked about them compared to other gyms is they don't discriminate against people. Um, a lot of times I've had friends who didn't want to work out because they would go to a gym with me and they felt like other people were staring at them and judging them. At Planet Fitness, you don't get that. And what's cool though is that there's at least a Monday every month where Planet Fitness will give you free pizza. Yeah, they'll give you a free slice of pizza, and I think that's pretty cool. I think that's really cool. And they also have the tanning beds there. They have the massage chairs, massage bed. Now, I would do the black card where I can go, and I'm actually thinking about switching to the black card. Um, because I know when me and Mel go on trips and stuff like that, I want to see if they have a Planet Fitness. I want to go. I'm always that person that it drives her insane. But I'm that kind of person. If I'm going on vacation, I'm finding a gym, no matter where it's at. I don't care if it's rinky dink. I don't care if it's old, whatever. It's like I have to find something like that. That's my iron paradise. It is my sanctuary. And when that got taken away from me a little bit last year, I was it's hard to be around me at that point because that's one of the things that I do I'm able to do to let my anger go. I have to get that anger out and the frustration. So that's one of the best things for me to do now is that. But I will say the older that I've gotten, now when I was younger, I used to go heavy on the weights. Uh, until 2007 when I tore my pectoral muscle. Like I tore it like right in here, in that area, kind of right here. Um, then I was doing that. I was bench pressing way too hard, uh, more amount of the weight than I could handle, and it was a wake up call because once that happened, I was able to kind of go like, okay, that's one thing at the gym. You got to push yourself, but you also got to know your limits. I've seen some guys out there trying to deadlift or I've seen people try to deadlift and have blood coming out of their nose and pass out because they went past the limit that they were supposed to. And I think the older I've gotten, the more smarter I've gotten with my workouts. Like the more I fiddle around with things more now since I've gotten older. And plus your joints and stuff like that, you have to start adding in more cables. I love cable workouts, especially the cables like this, and you go in there like that. I love the cable workout. It's very good on the joints. It's very good on the bones. Um, I like the cable workouts. I love the battle ropes. Now, I still love a good old fashioned bench press. I still love a good old fashioned squats. I don't do squats nearly as much as I used to, only because my knee is bad from football. Like my left knee is completely shot. So I try, if I'm going to do something like that, I make sure I double up my knee pad or my knee brace and make sure that I'm able to do that. But for the most part, we're pretty I'm pretty lenient now. I've had friends come with me, men, we could be competitive, and I've had guys come in the gym with me and they will, if they've never done it before, they try to do exactly what you do and the same weight that you're doing. And it's funny because when they do it, they're over there shaking. They're like shaking like that, trying to do it. And I'm just like, look, do your limit. Don't worry about what I'm doing. No, I can do it. I can do it. I'm like, no, listen. Everybody's got it's different strokes for different folks. It's one of those things where um, one of the persons that I look up to the most is Arnold Schwarzenegger. Now I know that during his Mr. Olympian, he took steroids and stuff like that. But one thing about Arnold that I love is I've learned now to add a bike ride, get on a bicycle and go ride a couple of miles on a bicycle and go running. Like I add cardio to my stuff now. Before it was just plain old steel iron. Um, I've kind of trimmed down more than I used to because back then I used to have the no neck Brock Lesnar kind of thing, I've kind of trimmed down from that. Like I've kind of gotten more. I appreciate cardio more now. That's the difference between where I've been at now compared to back then. Um, but for the most part, yeah, you can go to a gym 5 days a week, work your ass off, but if you don't take care of yourself in a way of like dieting and watch what you eat and drink. Now, we've all been guilty of it. I am, and I was guilty of it during Thanksgiving. I'll admit, I overate. But the one thing that I love about studying with Arnold Schwarzenegger is I ended up getting his Arnold Encyclopedia. This, it basically teaches you what your body frame is and what kind of workouts you should do. What do you say there? Yep, know your limit. I have injured a wrist on my right hand. I'm currently doing cardio and taking a break from weightlifting. Plus, in doing cardio conditions my body. Yeah. And the one thing about battle ropes, yeah, cheat meals are so addicting, man. It's insane. It's insane, like how addicting cheat meals can be. Um, Now, see, Mel's the kind of person, my wife's the kind of person where she can eat anything and it's like she barely gains anything. Me, I have to kind of watch because of my body and because of my family's history. If I overeat or if I eat too much, I can gain a couple pounds easy. Um, but if anyone's never seen it, but the Arnold Encyclopedia kind of tells you what your body structure is, what kind of exercises you should do. Um, if you're a real lanky guy, if you're a real lanky guy and you want to get the biceps and everything else and look the way like someone like I do or Remington does or someone like that, it's going to be very hard to do just by working out. Um, there's some times where I remember that one time I worked out, I was dieting and I was eating nothing but tuna and chicken and eggs. And I was so sick of fucking chicken after a while. I was so sick of, but you can eat your proteins and eat a low carb and low calorie diet on a budget. I mean, you can get a bunch of cans of tuna or packets of tuna for like 67.98 cents. You can go get a big old giant pounds of chicken and let the chicken be the highest thing you pay. You can go buy some eggs and you can buy the oatmeal and you can start eating some of that fat free high protein yogurt. There's a lot of stuff you can go around and actually buy some real good prices of stuff for very minimum costs. Um, I look at a guy like Arnold and I look at a guy like Sylvester Stallone, and I'm looking at even The Rock, Dwayne Johnson. The one thing I would definitely say is now that I'm reaching 40 soon, I want to be that guy who's in his 60s or even in his 70s still at the gym working out, taking care of myself because you only got one body, you only got one life to live. So it's like if you're taking care of your animal, you're taking care of your car. The car is the body, right? You got to take care of your body. I know. As men, we're prideful. We have an injury, we're like, yeah, let me just ice it and wrap it up. I'm not going to the doctor. Fuck that. We do that a lot. I'm very much guilty of it. I haven't been to the doctor in a while, and Mel's like, "Look, you need to go. Okay, you need to go." And I'm like, but you know how we men are. We're stubborn with that. But um, I appreciate Andrew coming in, giving me some of his things. Now, when you go back and watch this video, put down the comments below what you've been to the gym, what your experiences was, what you hate about the gym, what you hate about things that people do around the gym, And again, like, share, sub, hit that notification bell for all of my videos, all my TikToks that are coming up. I got a lot of comedy stuff. I'm doing an impression video. I do music. I do paranormal, which I'm going to do a little bit more paranormal soon. I got more interviews lined up. We're going to be doing a big sports talk, a big football talk here soon. I talk about wrestling, and we got some wrestling stuff coming up too. So yeah, we got a lot of things in store. I'm actually thinking about doing some street racing with my buddy who does a lot of street racing. So I'm actually thinking about posting a video of what we did on the highway a couple nights ago, and it was pretty intense. But for the most part, we're gonna have fun here on Big Kev's World. Not about the drama. Not gonna be talking about people. That's not me. It's not what I do. I mean, I know that yesterday there was that video that me and the Prodigal Hill did about a certain prolific person. But that prolific person has rubbed a lot of people the wrong way, so they kind of deserved it. But for the most part, hope everyone has a great week. My allergies, I don't know if everybody else's allergies this year has been bad, but they said this is like the worst year for allergies. Mine's been awful this year. But let me know what you're thinking below. Tell me your top 5 or your top 10. If you can't do a top 10, tell me your top 5 things that you hate about a gym and things you wish you can change. And for now, I'm out.